I'm not gonna lie, this one hurts. Because if you're a free-to-play player, next year is looking scary. And I mean scary. You can already feel where Konami is heading. Every update, every promo, every teaser, it's all pointing in one direction. Bigger numbers, flashier skills, and cards that don't just feel strong. They feel unfair. And then you hear the rumors. New epics next year. And not just normal epics, upgraded ones. Cards that already start higher, boost faster, and age slower in the meta. Then on top of that, the bombshell. A 110 big-time Messi. With Blitz Curler and Momentum Dribbling. Yeah, read that again. Because that's not just another Messi card. That's a game-breaking card. That's the type of card that turns division matches into a highlight reel for one player and a nightmare for the other. Blitz Curler already ruined defending. Momentum Dribbling already makes jockeying feel useless. Now imagine both on the same card. At 110 overall, defenders won't just get beaten, they'll get embarrassed. And this is where the pain really starts for free-to-play players. Because let's be honest, you're not pulling that card with saved coins, you're not getting lucky in one spin, and you're definitely not competing with someone who dropped real money to get him. This isn't about skill anymore, it's about access. When you come up against that Messi, it won't matter how well you defend. One wrong step, one delayed input, one animation glitch, and it's over. Goal, replay, celebration, back to kickoff. And what are free-to-play players supposed to do? Grind events for weeks just to get a decent epic that's already outdated on release? Save coins for months only to watch them disappear in one useless pull? Run free cards against stacked squads filled with big times and boosted epics? That gap is getting wider, and that's the scary part. Before, free-to-play players could compete, maybe not dominate, but compete. A good free epic. Smart builds, solid gameplay. You had a chance. Now, it feels like the ceiling is closing in. When Konami starts pushing 110 rated big times with broken skill combinations, it sends a message. And that message is simple. If you want the best experience, you have to pay. And yeah, people will say, just play for fun. But fun disappears when every match feels rigged from kickoff. When your defender does everything right and still gets cooked by a skill animation, you can't stop. The saddest part? This isn't sudden. Konami has been building towards this. Slowly raising ratings, slowly buffing premium skills, slowly making free cards feel like placeholders instead of real options. And next year might be the tipping point. Free-to-play players won't quit immediately. They'll cope, they'll adapt, they'll say, it's fine. But deep down, they'll feel it. That moment when you can see the same Blitz Curler again. That moment when Momentum Dribbling freezes your defender. That moment when you realize you're not losing because you're bad. You're losing because you don't have the card. And that's why this hurts so much. Because this doesn't feel like evolution. It feels like exclusion. If Konami doesn't balance this properly, if they don't give free-to-play players real alternatives, next year could be the toughest era we've ever seen for free-to-play users. Not the end of the game, but maybe the end of fairness.